So anyway, you want to make sure that you treat your experiences as gold, as valuable, because you did learn from them. And what you learn from what we're going through this transition, through this thing we call the nothingness, it's valuable. It's valuable. It's so valuable that if you put it in if you document it in your journal, you can use it as breadcrumbs for somebody else, because somebody's going to ask you, how did you do it? How did you make it? How did you pull that off? How did you get over? How did you survive? How did you get it? And you're able to say, this is what I've done. You could go back and you could show them your notes, your breadcrumbs, and somebody's going to run with it. And don't be surprised if they do a better job, because they got a chance to look at your notes and learn what to do and what not to do. Things that you found along the way to be helpful, you write that out. When people come to that part of your journey, they're able to look at that and say, whoa, because remember, they're on the way too, and they're following, you're leaving breadcrumbs. Then when they get there, you're going to say, hey, make sure that you watch out for this, that, or the other. So now they're taking your information that you shared with them, discipline information, and they're on the lookout now. How many times have you gone through something, you had talked to someone, they told you what they experienced, and as you're venturing through your way and you're encountering those things, you start to think about what those other people said. There's a scripture that says that we're compassed about what's so great a cloud of witnesses. I mean, people that went through us, that went before us. Today we talked about self-unhappiness. Self-unhappiness. And we could look at that in a couple of different ways. We could say, well, I'm unhappy, but what am I doing to make myself unhappy? It's one thing to be unhappy with something. It's one thing to be unhappy with yourself, with your performance. It's another thing to keep feeding your unhappiness. Developing, mentoring your unhappiness. You know you're unhappy. You know you don't like it. But you keep doing the things that will feed that thing. Doing the things that will keep you up at night. Doing the things that will keep you fired up about the wrong thing. Feeding that thing that will keep us distracted, instead of just killing that thing. So we need to look at that. Be valuable enough to invest in others. That was deep. But do you see yourself as being valuable enough to invest in yourself, in your own self? And if you see yourself as being valuable, what level of that is a value is that? If it's a C type of value, a B, an A, what type of value? If it's high value, low value, medium value, no value, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You need to put value on yourself, on your experience, on what you bring to the table. You know what I mean? And we need to make sure that we are valuable enough. We have more. We're capable of helping other people. I hate not being able to help. I hate being in a situation where I can't contribute to the cause. So we need to work on our value. Not only our value in regards to ourselves, but what we have to offer for other people.